1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4. Mic check 1 2. Check 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 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Here at Oklahoma Christian School, North Rock Creek out to an 8-2 lead. We have a rejection.
Test 1 2 1 2 3.
Okay, I can hear him. We're good. Is there not a splitter? Do you have a splitter? Okay, okay. All right, welcome back. Apologize for some technical difficulties we're having here in the game of the week. We will hopefully get those worked out. 9-2, North Rock Creek on top of OCS. Saints had a hard time getting some shots to go inside.
Yeah, Saints just having a hard time. Had a few opportunities in tight, couldn't get them to go in, and a few turnovers now at the half court. That little half court zones giving OCS a little trouble. So OCS trying to figure some things out and get a little more consistent on the offensive end.
Sarah Campbell picks up her second foul. OCS has put North Rock Creek in the bonus. Campbell's going to go to the bench with Lydia Van Antwerp checking back in for North Rock Creek. Good look from three. Shot was just a tad long. The Cougars come away with a rebound. Cougars will fire it up from three. Offensive rebound stays with North Rock Creek. Good ball movement and a bucket.
Yeah, OCS not able to match up there. A couple substitutions in for the Cougars, and OCS never really got matched up and was scrambling from the inception of that possession.
Munn scored that last basket, and Van Antwerp throws it off of OCS Saint. And North Rock Creek has possession again. 2:23 to go, up 9.
Yeah, fouls kind of mounting up too for the Saints here in the first quarter as they hit that 5-foul limit pretty early, allowing Cougars to get to the free throw line a little bit.
Good defense inside by Jackie Johnson. Just going to try to take it all of the way. Excuse me, that was Riley Roof. Stepped in front of that pass, created the turnover. There's a lid on that end.
Saints have had a few just all but go in, and would have this thing a lot tighter right now, but just can't get the ball to go in. They're going to have to hold some serve down here on this end, try to keep this thing close on the defensive end.
Running jumper misses. Rebound for Eisenhower. Here come the Saints. Blair Rowlett. And that's an unforced error. Turnover. Back to the Cougars.
Yeah, Saints just got to settle down here a little bit. Kind of get like I said, just kind of going back to getting a little rhythm on that offensive end. And I think if they could see a few shots actually go through the net, it would settle them down a little bit. But right now they just can't get one to go, and had a little bit of tough luck down there on that end.
Tinsy Champ up off the bench for Ashley Dublin, the head coach. Short one missed. Ava McIntyre for the rebound. Goes coast to coast, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Ava McIntyre.
That's going to be tough. I think that's at least her second foul for McIntyre. And a lot goes through her, it seems like, for the Saints. So they're definitely Coach Dublin's going to have to keep a close eye on that here as we're still late in the first quarter.
Ella Voskel, Jackie Johnson, and Ava McIntyre, all three have 2 fouls. Woo.
Cougars have really been able to consistently get the ball deep in the lane. They'll settle for a 3 here. But they've done a good job of getting the ball into the lane, making the extra pass, and coming up with some easy buckets.
All the way to the hole, and a foul drawn by Blair Rowlett. So she'll go to the free throw line for 2. That was a good job to take it right to the rack.
Yeah, good job there. Just get out in transition. Don't let the defense get set up. Try to go get an easy one, but she ends up getting to the line here and hopefully kind of break the seal here from the free throw line for the Saints.
OCS has done a nice job of limiting the Cougars to one shot, a lot of opportunity possessions. Back substitution into the game. Jackie Johnson will check back in.
Protect McIntyre here a little bit, maybe on this last couple defensive possessions of the quarter. Try to get to the second quarter without her getting her third.
Rowlett's second free throw is out of bounds.
Yeah, it's tough there. It goes empty on the free throw line, and said just need to get a few points on the board and settle down there on that offensive end.
Dribble drive offense.
Very balanced attack from the Cougars. They're all capable, dribble, drive, share the ball well. Everybody's capable of scoring from different levels. So nice balance and nice chemistry.
Katie Eisenhower baseline. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Morgan Campbell, but it stays with the Saints. 16.9 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
See if the Saints can hold the ball here, get this last shot of the quarter. They got the arrow to start the second quarter as well, so they could double up here if they could convert on this final possession.
And that is another error out of bounds. Pass from Champ goes towards the North Rock Creek bench. So 6.3 seconds for the Cougars to try to get some more points here. Deep three. Looks good. It is good.
Nice shot. Probably the toughest three look they've had in the game so far, and that's the one that goes down. And that's a big three as stretches out that lead to 12 here as we end the first quarter of play.
14-2. Van Antwerp with the three. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more here in the Squirtle Game of the Week. North Rock Creek up 12.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Dan.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter, 14-2 here. North Rock Creek turning up the pressure. OCS is able to break it.
Yeah, OCS trying to stay in this one as they can battle here early in the second. Need a bucket or two to go down. They've had some success getting good shots, but the turnovers really, Mark, had just kind of mounted up on them. And the combination of not getting one to go with, a handful of turnovers has got them off to a rough start here.
Well, and one of the reasons why I like the new rule, I like the 5-foul rule. There's some distractions from it is if late in the game, 1-on-1 opportunities puts a little more pressure. It allows the team that's down to come back. But here, OCS can get a new start on the fouls with 5 to give in the quarter.
Yeah, just trying to manage some individual foul trouble as well for OCS. As there's the Cougars inside again, and they've, like I said, just been relentless at getting the ball to the rim in different ways. Backdoor, pick and roll, post ups, just like I said, relentless at getting that ball inside right now against OCS.
A block inside by Lydia Van Antwerp. OCS is able to keep it. They have not made a basket from the field or a basket of any kind since the 7-minute mark of the first quarter.
Back to the dribble drive for the Cougars. Like I said, they're all sharing it. They're all capable. Nice defensive play there.
That's a big block from Jackie Johnson, and the ball gets thrown away in transition. Kylie Majors is in for the first time, and Ashley Dublin for OCS, substituting pretty freely.
See if OCS kind of softens up here a little bit defensively, try to prevent that ball from getting in the lane as easy as it has.
Nice rebound from McIntyre.
I think the Cougars only have the 1-3 right there at the end of the quarter. Everything else they've been relying on the inside game as OCS finally gets one to go, and hopefully that'll get them rolling a little bit on that end.
Katie Eisenhower had her foot on the line, and so it's a 2-point basket. But it's their first in quite a while, and then a steal as Ella Vasquez jumps right in front of it, goes to the rim and scores. 4 quick points for the Saints.
Yeah, amazing what one made bucket will do for you. Kind of get your momentum going, get a little energy going with the whole team, the bench up and loud, and let's see if OCS can feed off that here in the second.
Well, the score could clearly be much different, is that a lot of those shots just in and out for OCS. They start to fall, we'll have a good game. Travel, turnover. Olivia McCray checks back into the game, and Addison Lawrence will go to the bench.
Back-to-back turnovers there for the Cougars the last couple trips, and back-to-back buckets on this other end for OCS. Let's see if they can make it 3 in a row, see if they work through McIntyre here.
Ball goes out of bounds off OCS. McIntyre
definitely went straight back to McIntyre. She got to be careful there off the miss. She about got her third going over the back. So I know they're behind and they got to really plug away at it, but they got to have her for the long haul. So she's going to have to be smart, not picking up that third here in the first half.
She got into the lane for a pretty good look, but it wouldn't go. And there's the defensive intensity picking up on this end. The gym's coming to life a little more. And as a result, the Saints get some more turnovers. Substitution back for North Rock Creek. Sarah Campbell in. Jackson Ratcliffe goes to the bench.
I thought the Saints might soften up a little bit. They've actually brought more pressure, which really has caused some problems for the Cougars.
McIntyre kicks it out. 3-ball. Rowlett short.
Another good look, though. Nice, clean look for OCS from the 3 line.
There's a 3. Count it for Sarah Campbell. She's got a game-high 7, and the lead is back to 13. Down on the other end. 3-ball. No, and I think the ball is going to stay here with OCS off the hands of Olivia McCray.
Yeah, Cougars become pretty deadly down here offensively, Marker. They're hitting the 3, as capable as they are, is driving into the lane, the back cuts, the pick and rolls. They start knocking down some perimeter shots. They're going to be really hard to deal with.
Ooh, that was a potential third foul on McIntyre there. No call.
Yeah, she may have got away with that one for sure.
Eisenhower has it inside. McIntyre scores.
Got it. They are going to continue to work through her inside. She's done a good job, 15 feet in. She's long, athletic, and gets a block shot here on the defensive end. So OCS really kind of settled in here so far in the second quarter.
Blair Rowlett works off a screen from McIntyre. Backdoor, smart cut. McIntyre goes to the hoop. She's going to go shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah.
Van Antwerp picks up her first foul.
Yeah, of course, good read there by McIntyre is North Rock Creek obviously going to try to keep the ball out of her hands, and then she uses that against them, back doors, gets to the rim, and gets fouled and gets back to the free throw line.
Gets the first free throw.
Got to give credit to OCS and Coach Dublin not freaking out, staying with the plan and kind of figuring it out on both ends here in the second quarter and getting way more comfortable. Starting to see a little frustration on the faces of the Cougars as OCS has kind of stepped out and started applying a little more pressure out on the perimeter. Another turnover.
Jackie Johnson will have to be careful. That's her third foul.
So they trimmed 4 off of it, right? They were down 14 going into the second, or after the first quarter.
Yeah, 14-2.
14-2, so they're down 12. So they cut 2 off of it, now down to 8.
Rowlett gets her first basket of the game, and the lead's at 8. McRae has the green light, and she hits her first of the game.
That nice, pure lefty finish there. And like I said, if they can start getting those threes to go, they're going to be a lot to handle for the Saints.
Nice drive and bucket. Inside for Voskuhl. She's got 6, excuse me. Explosion
nice
of
take.
points.
Going right, finishing left. This turned in, it's like a Thunder game all of a sudden here in the second quarter.
Jackie Johnson's picked up 4 fouls. Whew. She's going to take a seat along with McIntyre.
Yeah. Yeah, with Johnson now having 4, you almost got to set McIntyre down and protect her as well. Tough spot for Coach Dublin right now. The fouls mounting up.
Nice inbounds play.
Yep. Thought maybe she was going to get away with the double dribble there, but I guess we had a little contact first. But they continue to just, attack the basket in a lot of different ways and sprinkle in a few threes, and got a nice little balanced effort here from the Cougars.
Riley Roof's first foul. That was a tough shot over extended arm and defense.
Let's see who can. OCS can lean on somebody here offensively here with McIntyre on the bench.
It's a deep 3. Rebound to Sarah Campbell.
No shot clock needed right now in this
No.
one. These ladies are getting after it.
Up and down. Campbell gets to the basket, misses, gets her own rebound. Good defense inside, and finally a foul called on Kylie Majors.
Yeah, good move right there by Sarah Campbell. Got to the rack, thought she was going to have a nice finish. Rolled out, got her own. Both Saints went to the floor. She got her own rebound and wasn't able to finish, but number 20 there, Aubrey Shivelhood, will clean it up and go to the line.
Shivelhood, just a freshman. One of 2 freshmen listed on the varsity roster, along with Peyton Lilly. I stand corrected, 3. Daisy Nemechek, who just checked it into the game.
Yep. Back to 12. Saints going to have to kind of find a way to whittle away at this a little bit. It's, the foul discrepancy has been pretty huge so far in the first half. As I think that's only North Rock Creek's 3rd or 4th foul of the half, and 5th. And Saints have been hovering right there around the limit pretty much the whole entire first half.
And we'll have traveling. McKenna Chandler picked her pivot foot up under a little pressure. Going back the other way. Heck of a start for North Rock Creek to get their 10th win. 10-2.
Downhill again.
The ball goes out of bounds off Nemechek. And Katie Eisenhower and Ava McIntyre check back into the game.
Yeah, since she went down to the bench the last time, they really just haven't had a very solid offensive possession. So we'll see if having her back in right here can help balance things out, and they can find a nice clean look on this possession.
16-footer. Misses. Chevelhood.
Not sure the defender there really was expecting shot. It was kind of a quick decision, quick release, and quick contest there kind of put her in a bad spot, and she ends up getting the foul.
One more free throw coming up for Ella Voskuhl.
OCS really just got to figure out a way to start limiting the turnovers. When they've not turned the ball over, they've been able to create pretty good opportunities, but got to start limiting the turnovers down there in that end.
Peyton Lilly is called for carry, and I believe all 10 players on the roster checked in here for North Rock Creek in the first half.
Yeah, playing a lot of kids and pretty young roster, really. Only a couple seniors there. And like I said, group's got good chemistry, play really well together.
Saints working the ball around the perimeter. Step back shot. It's no good. One and done for the Saints.
Nice little pull-up game.
Olivia McCray hits another shot. That one's inside the arc.
Yeah, senior there, McCray. Nice left-handed release. She scored from all three levels so far. That little mid-range jumper, that makes her a pretty tough player when she can pull up and hit from 17 feet like that.
20 seconds to go. North Rock Creek seems a little oblivious to the clock. And now they realize they're going to back it out for one. The senior, McCray, sets the offense up. Lilly kicks it to Lawrence. To Van Antwerp. Three, no. And we will go to half. North Rock Creek on top, 27-13. So a much better offensive quarter for OCS, but yet they surrendered 2 more points to North Rock Creek and trailed by 14 at halftime, 27-13. We will return with more here on the Squirtle Game of the Week from Oklahoma Christian School.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief. These are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Dr. Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
It all starts with a dream. Somewhere, someone had a dream. Once a dream is recognized, you need a good team to make it come true. For 70 years, it's been our dream to make your dreams come true. For 70 years, Pioneer has sponsored local teams, local schools, local families. For 70 years, we've put in the work to be prepared every day to help you dream big, connecting what matters, connecting you to your dream.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you, only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Dr. Matt Diesel.
Welcome back. Halftime of the girls' game tonight. Squirtle game of the week. Mark Rogers, Chad Tishner. It is North Rock Creek 27, OCS 13. Here's the scoring recap for the first half. Cadence Munn leads the way for North Rock Creek with 8. Olivia McCrae with 5. 3 for Sarah Campbell. 5 for Lydia Van Antwerp. 3 for Campbell. 1 for Aubrey Scheibelhood. For OCS, Ava McIntyre with 6, Ella Vasco with 6, Ava McIntyre with 5, and then 2 points apiece for Katie Eisenhower and Blair Rowlett.
Yeah, I think, most impressive thing I think so far tonight is, kind of a light roster over here for North Rock Creek, but they all kind of mix in. They're all capable. You got to guard all of them. All of them have shown the ability to get downhill in some way, shape, or form offensively with the ball in their hands and create for others or themselves. And that group's a pretty tough guard.
I want to say hi to Gary Higgins, great friend of mine, coach at North Rock Creek, says that Sarah Campbell, excellent softball player, playing here for North Rock Creek, trying to win their 10th game. Inside McIntyre misses, but OCS is able to keep the rebound.
McIntyre posting strong right there. North Rock Creek definitely showing a lot of help towards her when she's in there posting up. Now she's going to go back high, try to work from that 15-foot and in range so they can get her a touch. North Rock Creek doing a really good job here, just kind of containing the dribble drive, trying to force a long shot here, keep it out of McIntyre's hands.
Possession retained on that long 3 rebound. And it'll draw a foul on 22. Cadence Munn.
Give credit to OCS, hustling down those long rebounds, keeping this possession going. They've had the ball nearly a minute here already to start the third quarter. So trying to get something going, get a little momentum going here as we start the second half. McIntyre got close again, got that ball in right there in the A zone, right up against the basket. Just couldn't get it to go.
McCray in the corner. Follows her own shot. The ball is tipped out of bounds. OCS will take over possession.
McCray just got that natural lefty release. Always ready to shoot it from the three-point line. Looks good every time out of her hand. She's got a couple to go, but definitely a weapon for the Cougars out there.
Yeah, that's a good call. She got hacked. Lydia Van Antwerp fouls McIntyre, who'll go to the free throw line for 2.
McIntyre, you got to give her the fact that, I mean, she's committed to going to the rim. She's very aggressive, and I would assume she draws a lot of fouls in every game, just because. I mean, when she goes hard, and she's not afraid of contact.
Just a junior. She's had a good game here tonight. Got both free throws to go.
Still at 12, so, in the first quarter, OCS only with 2 points in that first quarter and was down 12, so they've kind of stemmed the tide here a little bit. Let's see if they can start digging into it here as we go further in the second half.
They've played back and forth ever since, and there's a block charge call that goes the way of North Rock Creek. That's going to send Addison Lawrence to the free throw line for a pair.
I'd say Lawrence has kind of been the main creator, does a good job handling the ball, playing that point guard role for the Cougars. And she's done a good job of consistently getting downhill, getting in the lane, and creating for others. And this time she's able to get herself to the free throw line for a couple opportunities.
Lawrence, sophomore starter. Makes her first basket of the game, her first point.
Solid shoe game, too.
What are those shoes, Chad?
I'm not sure, but I'd have to text my boys to kind of get the official.
My shoe game is fairly weak. I cannot identify the shoes out there.
I'm not. Yeah. Got
Rebound,
it.
McIntyre
Got
gets
it
it and
and
fouled.
Right place, right time, right there is the miss kind of caroms right into McIntyre's hands as she kind of faces up to the basket to go attack the boards and ends up getting a 3-point opportunity here.
Coach Weaver texted us that she went over the 1,000-point mark for her career a couple of games ago. So
yeah, I can see that.
She's starting to pile up some points here in the third quarter and has the Saints back within 11. There's a good bucket by Lawrence. The 2 players have scored all the points here in the second half.
Yep. Lawrence doing a good job of just hanging around the rim, finds an offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. Now a little press here, trying to force the issue a little bit from the Cougars. Good job by OCS there of breaking that press. Right back into McIntyre to the rim.
She's got 6 already in this quarter. 4
Got to
free
give credit
throws.
to OCS right there. I mean, the Cougars kind of threw that press at them right off the cuff, and they were ready for it, executed it, and got the ball right where they wanted it down here on the offensive end.
OCS is a +3 here in the quarter. Turnaround jumper by Lawrence misses, and we're going to have a foul, and that foul will go on Katie Eisenhower, pushing off on the rebound.
I do know that number 13 for the Cougars is wearing, I believe those are the Grinch shoes.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Pretty sure my sons have a pair of those, so I think that is a Grinch shoe. If not, they're going to be very embarrassed by my call.
I didn't know that there was a Grinch in the NBA.
Yeah. Turnovers continue to haunt the Saints. They've got to stop turning the ball over as they've got momentum and they're able to score through McIntyre down here in the offensive end. They just got to covet that ball a little bit more.
McIntyre posts up inside. Can't get it to go. She's getting hammered in there, working hard. One more foul will go to the free throw line. It's going to be underneath inbounds, but she drew the foul from Olivia McCray.
Yeah, Olivia McCray, she's the one wearing the Grinches there. She got caught with the foul as McIntyre just relentless around the rim in that A zone area for the Saints. Oh,
Morgan Campbell steals the inbounds pass and scores.
I like her demeanor on the floor. She's very calm, never forcing anything, and just ready to do whatever, whenever. And you just like to see a player like that with that nice, calm, cool demeanor.
Pass was too high for McIntyre, but still found the foot of one of the Cougars, so OCS will keep it.
See if the Saints can use this inbound play to maybe get the ball inside to McIntyre. She flashes open in the middle. They can't get it to her. Oh.
Good rebound and put back by Blair Rowlett.
Second chance opportunities have been big for the Saints. They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in this third quarter, crashing that offensive glass.
Ooh, and a foul called a little late. Two free throws coming up for Addison Lawrence. That's going to be the third on McIntyre.
Yeah, she made it a while. I mean, she had that second foul, I think, Mark, about midway through the first quarter.
First quarter.
First quarter she had that second foul. So she's went quite a distance here, not picking up that third. But now you get in a little bit different danger zone with 3:49 left in the third. And can't pick up that fourth at least till hopefully early in the fourth for the Saints, for the Saints' sake.
Addison Lawrence is 5 here in the corner, a chance to make it 6.
Yeah, big quarter for Lawrence. So she was pretty much just a facilitator in the first half, but really coming up, putting the ball in the hole now, and stepping up here and helping the Cougars offensively in a different way in the third quarter. See where the Saints go here, Mark, without McIntyre in the game.
Great rebound, taking it away from the opposition and putting it right back up and in is Blair Rowlett. She's got 6.
Yeah, Blair's kind of been that second scorer, second attacker so far in the third quarter, and she'll definitely have to step up here now with McIntyre on the bench.
Good ball movement. 3 from McCray isn't there. Backside rebound being fought for. North Rock Creek maintains possession. And a nice drive to the bucket and layup for Olivia McCray.
Yeah, McCray, we've seen that left-handed touch, that left-handed shot, and she got downhill to her strong hand there. There wasn't a Saint there to stop her. She got all the way to the rim. Nice answer. Voskuhl there gets to the rim on the opposite end to answer that layup.
Charity Killish will call a timeout for North Rock Creek. Wants to talk things up with her team. This by far the highest scoring quarter for OCS. 13 already with 2:45 to go here in the third. Their previous best was 11 in the second.
Yeah, just been one of those deals all night where we've seen the Saints hover right around that 10 to 12 range. They really haven't been able to, to get a lot closer. So going to have to find a way to hopefully, if you're looking at it from Coach Dublin, hopefully her perspective, you're telling your girls right now, hey, let's cut this thing down to single digits, maybe 7 or 8 points going in the fourth quarter and give ourselves a chance.
They look a lot more comfortable here in the third quarter than they did in the first. And again, the first quarter was just some bad bounces.
Yep.
Shots that weren't able to fall.
Yeah, the tough luck in the first quarter definitely, coupled with probably a few too many turnovers in that first quarter, just kind of dug themselves a hole. But they've maintained since then. They just got to find a way to get a little closer.
Lawrence's pass is tipped away, and OCS comes back with a chance to cut it into single digits.
That'll be double bonus, too, here. I think OCS is going to shoot free throws. That's a 15 foul here, so they'll hit the limit in the third quarter. Refs don't see it yet, but I believe that's the 15 foul. Is that not the 15 foul?
Yes.
I'm not sure why we're not shooting free throws right now.
Yeah, right.
Nobody noticed it. Not sure that's correctable at this point.
Well, it's on the
here we go.
scoreboard.
Yeah, now Coach Dublin finally got their attention. Yep. Wasn't sure if that's correctable once the ball was inbounded, but
I don't know that it is correct.
Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and shoot them. So, 2:22 left. That's a big advantage here for the Saints. Is they're gonna go to the free throw line. That gives them extra avenue to put points on the board here in the third quarter, especially with the leading scorer sitting on the floor right now. She's over here trying to battle through foul trouble.
Eisenhower gets the first free throw. Gets the second one, and Ava McIntyre is back up off the bench to come back in the game.
Yep, we're down to single digits. I don't know that we've been here for a while, so McIntyre back in. They cut this thing down to single digits. They're going to apply a little full court pressure here, too, to try to keep this momentum going their way.
Quick three. Got it. Deep shot for Olivia McCray.
Yeah, McCray's release is solid. It's quick. It's soft. Just, like I said, that natural lefty release. And, man, she had no hesitation on that mark. It hit her hands, and it was going up.
Three on the other end. Voskuhl counted.
Man, really entertaining third quarter here. A lot of people stepping up. Very clean, efficient basketball and short possessions and fun to watch. Got to count.
Campbell, she's going to be fouled. Eisenhower's second foul. Still one away.
Yeah, one away. Still 14 fouls. They had one to give right there. Just got to be careful here for the last minute 39 and try to keep the Cougars off the line.
Gonna have over and back call and a turnover, and the Saints have another chance to cut into this lead.
We're almost seeing the opposite version of the first quarter. Now you're seeing North Rock Creek, a lot of turnovers here, unforced turnovers that are giving the Saints extra opportunities and helping them dig into this lead. And they can cut this a little further in right here.
McIntyre is going to be fouled and she'll go to the free throw line.
Yep. Just living through McIntyre right there in the high post. They've done it all night. If they can find a way to get her the ball on the free throw line where she can face up, attack, create, score, or distribute. That's where OCS have been comfortable all night.
Boys game coming up next on the Squirtle Game of the Week. Two teams ranked in the top three of their respective classes. North Rock Creek undefeated on the season. OCS with just one loss. McIntyre shot that long.
Empty on both there. Those two would have been big. They're trying to force another turnover. OCS on the ground. Coach Dublin trying to get a timeout, but I don't think it's quite in time. We'll go back to North Rock Creek on the alternate possession.
It's good hustle by Katie Eisenhower.
Yeah, Rowlett, too, applying a lot of pressure up here.
Shot is blocked by Voskuhl.
Great defense by Voskuhl there. She had the height advantage. She didn't try to force the issue physically. She held her ground, went straight up, and great contest there on the way to the rim.
Another loose ball, and we're going to have another tie-up, and the possession arrow pointing towards the Saints.
Another turnover, right? We don't have the exact number, but that's got to be at least 6 or 7 this quarter for North Rock Creek. Let's see if the Saints can capitalize here on another possession. Little half-court zone trap, causing trouble.
Campbell did a good job of getting the steal, and we're going to have 2 free throws coming up here. So the foul goes on Ella Voskuhl, her third.
Yeah, Voskuhl there, she kind of got caught in between. You can tell she wasn't really confident on whether I should go up for the block again or try to hold my ground, take the charge. And she was just a little late there on which way she went. She tried to take the charge, but like I said, just a hair late and really didn't get set.
Munn got a high arcing trajectory from the free throw line.
That's 3 lefties, Mark, I think, so far that I've seen for the Cougars. All with great shot, great rhythm, great release.
Got a great roll there. McIntyre, tough inside scores.
Yeah, she's hard to handle in there. You can definitely see how she's probably a member of that 1,000-point club because very creative, very physical, very aggressive in that lane area around the rim.
She's got 8 in the quarter, and the ball finds its way into the hands of Jackson Ratcliffe.
Just like they draw it up, right? Zone trap again. OCS breaks it pretty easily this time.
That was Nemechek, I'm sorry, with the basket.
18 seconds here.
Score.
Nice.
Count it. Riley Roof with their first 2 points.
Yep.
McCray goes right to the rim, misses, but the rebound comes down to Nemechek. But the Saints have had a quarter to draw within 9. They outscore North Rock Creek by 5. It's 44-35 as we go to the 4th here in the Squirtle Game of the Week.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Welcome back. Mark Rogers, Chad Tishner here. 44-35. North Rock Creek leads OCS. Again, the boys game coming up next.
Well, we'll see if North Rock Creek can kind of settle down here. They kind of erratic offensively. Had a good opportunity there at the end of the third quarter. McCray got downhill to her strong hand again. Just couldn't get it to go. But they're going to have to establish a little more rhythm as they start off with another unforced turnover here on their end.
22 points for OCS in the third, 8 of those by Ava McIntyre.
Yeah, McIntyre still being aggressive, but way more balance for OCS in the third quarter. And that's what they're going to have here as they go down to the wire.
Great steal by Morgan Campbell. Just picked the pocket of the Saints guard. Goes the other way for the score.
Yeah.
Another steal by Sarah Campbell.
Yeah, 4 straight possessions, 3 turnovers here to start the game between the two teams. So a little choppy right here. Teams are going to have to settle in. Nice block out.
You can tell the North Rock Creek players, they've got the green light. Yep. They're not afraid to shoot it. There's going to be a foul called on Lydia Van Antwerp.
Yeah, what makes them hard to handle, I keep going back to, is that balance. I mean, they're all, like you said, they're all green light, all capable of getting downhill to the rim. A lot of balance and a lot of options, a lot of weapons.
Three-point shot, Chandler, no. Cadence Munn with the rebound, and she brings it into the front court.
Nice.
Campbell goes right to the basket and draws the foul.
Munn did a great job right there of taking the ball to the middle of the floor there in transition and reading the floor and seeing her teammate coming downhill and handing that off to her. Great floor spacing and great work there.
Not only did she pick up the fouls, she picked up the 4th foul on McIntyre.
Obviously very big. Because although, the Saints did have more balance in the third, but a lot of it, starts with McIntyre. So she's going to have to be very careful though for the next, especially the next 4 or 5 minutes.
That ball got to the corner, and Coach Dublin will call a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with them here on the Squirtle Game of the Week. North Rock Creek on top of OCS 47-35.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Welcome back. 6 minutes and 47 seconds to go here in the first half of our doubleheader tonight. Ava McIntyre remains in the game for OCS with those 4 fouls.
Oh, got her deep. Got to keep your eyes up deep. That trap just giving a lot of trouble to OCS at the half-court line right now.
Morgan Campbell with a steal and an assist. Cadence Munn converts the bucket, and it's been a good start here for the Cougars. They've outscored the Saints 6-0. Eisenhower, I think, got caught in between whether to shoot that off the glass or try to go for the conventional basket. 3-point shot for Morgan Campbell is good. 9-0 here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this half-court zone's really kind of throwing the Saints off their balance. They're having a hard time getting the possession established, getting the ball across the half-court line into a trap, and here we go. But really, Rowlett's coming across that half-court line. She really got to keep her vision all the way down to the rim, to the baseline level, make the Cougars respect the whole half-court because they're really, really cranking it up and wrenching it down right up here by the half-court line.
Well, just like that, we've got the largest lead of the game.
Yep.
After OCS had worked their way back into it during the third quarter. Nice drive to the rim. Eisenhower with 8.
Got to get back.
Campbell misses the layup.
Yeah, I think she thought she was going to take a little more contact than she did. Defender kind of pulled the chair there at the last second, and she kind of got off balance and couldn't finish. OCS trying to extend a little bit here as time is ticking.
That was a really good pass. Munn now up to 14.
Lawrence does a good job of creating and distributing the basketball. She's a good table setter for the Cougars.
Quick 3 up by Chandler. No. Rebound underneath, the shot's blocked.
No, she's not in right now, but McIntyre's on the bench. But Coach Kalinick, I think I'm saying that right. Coach Kalinick going to zone here in this fourth quarter has made a big difference, kind of neutralizing the middle of the floor a little bit and helping put a little more perimeter pressure on the Saints.
Van Antwerp picks up the foul, and it'll be 2 shots coming up for Blair Rowlett.
You go back to, I think they had cut it to 9, and McIntyre was on the line for 2, missed both, and could have cut it to 7. And from that point on, the switch has kind of flipped heavily back over into the Cougars' favor.
North Rock Creek's got some really good shots.
Yep. Getting out in transition here. Oh.
Ball stay here.
Yeah, if you see the Cougars are really starting to get out in transition. As the official changes his mind and pointing the wrong direction, it's actually going to go North Rock Creek. But when the Saints are putting that shot up, there are North Rock Creek girls leaking down the floor like this right here, wide open.
Boy, that was a really good pass. Yep. And a missed shot, 2 missed shots underneath, and a taken back away by Campbell.
Trying to find some space, creates her own space. Can't get it to go, sticks with it. Man, give it up to Campbell. She is battling in there.
Let's see what we've got. Campbell, we can tell how physical she is.
relentless. Couldn't get it to go, but she refused to give up. Saints are going to have to bring McIntyre in here with only 4:15 left. They got no choice to get her back in the game.
I think that Kinsey Champ took a little shot in there, and she picked up the foul. Steele Eisenhower steps in front of it, 1-on-1, goes to the rim, and she's fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job going to the rim, going to her left and committing to that. And McCray tried to step in there, but really never could establish solid position. And she'll take the block and send the Saints to the line.
That was a block and a hack.
Yeah, a little bit all of it.
Yeah.
Luckily, she only gets 1 foul.
Eisenhower's done a nice job at the free throw line. Got them both.
Man pressure. Another one leaking out. Couldn't quite connect. Good move. Nice little reverse spin dribble right down the middle of the lane. Just couldn't get it to go. Been the story of the night for the Saints. A lot of it.
This North Rock Creek team is like a counterattacking soccer side. I mean, you got people running down the lanes from all different areas for these long passes.
No, they're everywhere, and they can all do a little bit of everything. What are you going to say? I mean, I like this group. They're young, and you could rotate 10 girls out there, and three or four of these lefty shooters have nice shots, nice releases. More than likely, somebody's going to be hot from the perimeter every night, and you can keep people fresh, keep people on the attack, and so definitely a nice group.
Good rebound by McIntyre. Coach Dublin will call a timeout and see what she has to say to her team. They made a little bit of a run, taking 3 off of this deficit. She's got the whiteboard out, 54-40. Chad, what do you think of the next game?
Yeah, looking forward to it. I did when I got the call from Adam Dieselhorst this afternoon about maybe coming over here and helping you out. Started doing a little research. Know OCS pretty well. We see them over in our tournament in Caston every year. So Coach Weaver's group, I stay pretty close to them. I hadn't seen Rock Creek in a couple of years. No, they went to the state tournament last year. And over the last 3 years have really been kind of building every year to taking it to that next level. And then all the way to the state tournament last year. And so, kind of a side, OCS brings a little size to the table, obviously. North Rock Creek kind of balanced, a lot of guard play. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah, I think it'll be a really pretty fast-paced, pretty balanced game, pretty even game.
Both of those teams went out in the first round last year, the Class 4A tournament, which is just absolutely loaded. And a lot of those teams have dispersed this season. OCS is now in Class 3A. North Rock Creek is in 4A. Crossings, who beat North Rock Creek last year in the first round, has moved up to 5A. So it'll be another very competitive state tournament. Both those classes, 3A and 4A, are very tough.
4A year in, year out to me is always, 4A, the toughest, tournament 1 through 8 seed, and just anybody can beat anybody. So it's always a fun tournament to watch as a fan.
Millwood is the 2-time defending champions in the Class 3A bracket. They've suffered some losses, and OCS will play them in the regular season.
Millwood always so battle-tested, though. The schedule Millwood plays every year, it's just, it's unlike what anybody else, obviously, in 3A is going to play. And so they'll take some hits over the season, take some losses. But, I mean, by the time the Class 3A playoffs come around, they're just so honed in and battle-tested. They're tough to beat.
I think OCS definitely at that same level of schedule. We're going to the Dale tournament this year. Got a game against Victory Christian coming up this week. Millwood, Crossings, all on the schedule the rest of the way. And more. Campbell left wide open, steps up to the free throw line. Shot falls short, but the rebound will stay with North Rock Creek.
I was interested to see if North Rock Creek would come out and maybe try to, take a little time off the clock. But nope, they're still on the attack. They're still trying to go score.
Good hustle by Ella Voskuhl. She wasn't content just to let that ball go backcourt, and she's able to score. She's got 13.
Nice left-hand finish. Taking a little contact. A lot of contact right there, yeah. And I thought once Lawrence kind of extended that left arm, you knew that call was probably coming. But OCS not giving up. They're staying in this thing, staying aggressive. And here we are right back to the, the 12-point lead that North Rock Creek took into the second quarter.
OCS is in the bonus.
Yeah, offensive foul there, so I think there's a little confusion there that not shooting on that player control foul. Really jamming up the middle now, trying to keep it out of McIntyre's hands. They do get it to her.
Oh, a little look away and score,
huh? Yeah, that's nice.
16 for McIntyre. 10-point game.
Let's see if they try to pull it out here, Mark. Try to work a little time, but they aren't. They're going to the rack.
That was my question.
Yep.
You've coached your fair share of games and been very successful, but that's a pretty good shot no matter how much time's on the clock.
You'll take that no matter what the situation is. Yeah. White foul. Yeah, McIntyre got locked up. Looks like she got one of those arms wrapped around. And that'll be it for her.
It has been kind of a lot of contact out there, and the officials are letting them play tonight. And McIntyre fouls out with 16. Another good game for her.
Yeah. 16 points. I don't know how many rebounds, but that's going to be a little too long. Good hustle.
Now that is a play when you're up 12 with 1:47 to go that might not be necessary.
It seems like it's always a 50-50 play. Like half the time it works, half the time it doesn't. It's, I've drawn that one up a lot over the years, and it seems like they don't catch it. You overthrow it. You throw it short. There's just so many factors that have to happen really well. And,
Well, I love the aggressiveness in which they play, and you got to love the fact that, as you said, everybody has freedom to do what they want in the offense, and it really seems to work for them. They're off to such a good start this year.
Yeah, and I think, there's something to be said, too, as coaches, sometimes we try to take a little too much control. But, keep your kids doing what they're comfortable doing, and if they're not comfortable pulling the ball out and trying to run a little clock, just keep them on the attack.
I think it'd be certainly a fun system to play within. Full timeout. We'll take it here. 56-44, 1:40 to go in the girls' game.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Welcome back. 1:40 to go. OCS at the free throw line trying to cut into this lead.
Good walkouts. Now we'll see if they kind of slow it down a little bit. They are going to kind of stretch out a little bit here. Be a tough stop here as Cougars can all handle the ball a little bit. So their ability to work some clock. Ought to be pretty effective. Nice backdoor pass there.
I'll say that it is amazing the shots that they have gotten here in the second half. I mean, those are layups.
Yeah, they
just
create.
continue.
That's just their ability to get downhill off the dribble, get in the lane, and create for one another. They, that extra pass they're making to the backside block. I mean, we've seen them do it time after time tonight. And like you said, just such high efficiency on their end to create those easy opportunities.
Free throws long, and substitution. Addison Lawrence will go back into the game. Sarah Campbell will check out.
This is a tough night for the Saints. I think if they could go back and replay that first quarter and get one more shot at it, this game might have came down to the wire, but just too big of a hole, too early, couldn't get out of it.
They played a good game tonight,
Yep.
but again, the discipline of the North Rock Creek side has really shown itself here in the fourth quarter. When this game got close, they kind of separated, and the shot chart looks really, really good for Coach Killick's team.
They'll slow it down a little bit here as get into a little dribble weave action, but I'm sure if they can get downhill, they'll take it. It's like OCS is okay letting this one run out. Doesn't look like they're going to try to foul. As Coach Dublin kind of.
I think they've had a good game here tonight, especially, again, after the first quarter, some jitters and some things don't go their way, but they really competed hard against a good team here tonight.
Middle two quarters for sure. Second, third quarter was a back and forth, fun basketball game to watch. Great showing by both teams, really. Good thing going at North Rock Creek. They're on a roll.
That will do it for the first half of our doubleheader tonight. Ava McIntyre leads OCS with 16. Cadence Munn leads North Rock Creek with 16. And the final score, North Rock Creek 58, OCS 44. The Cougars improved to 10-2 on the season, and OCS drops to 5-5. We got a good one coming up tonight in the boys' game. It is number 2, Rock Creek in Class 4A, undefeated on the season and going up against one loss, Oklahoma Christian School, number 3 in Class 3A. We'll take a break, and we will come back for the tip of the boys' game here on Squirtle.